This is John, the Autoresponder Guy, coming to you from dropdeadcopy.com once again with another Drop Dead Copy video session. Today we're going to talk about autoresponders and how I write autoresponders. Okay, now clients pay me somewhere in the range of $100 per email to write their autoresponder sequences. And one reason is it gets results. So today I wanted to give you a look inside how I write autoresponder sequences, so you can apply the same things that I apply to get really good open rates, really good click-throughs on your links, and ultimately more results, whether that's a phone call from a client or a sale or something along those lines. Okay. Now most people, they might just come up with an idea. They go, when they start to write an autoresponder, we just think, oh, what could I write some emails about? And they write emails about that, right? Or they might have a report. Okay, I explained in another video why ebooks suck. Okay, watch that if you haven't already. But don't do an ebook. Okay, but so everyone kind of starts in the middle. They start just, oh, I'll just create some emails. I'll write about this. Or they don't, instead of thinking about what the marketplace wants, they just think, well, what's in my niche? If I'm doing Facebook, maybe I can just create something about Facebook marketing, right? Or if I'm in weight loss, maybe I'll just create like a weight loss tips newsletter. Excuse me. Or, if they're in, business, it could be just, some generic business tips. But these approaches are all wrong, okay? The first thing, before you do anything else, okay, is think with empathy. I explained this in an earlier video, another video called What is Marketing, about how marketing is about having empathy with the prospect and with the marketplace. Now that is when you need to start, okay? The first thing you should be thinking about is, what does the prospect, or what does the marketplace, what do they want? What are their problems? What are their, what pain are they feeling? How painful is it? How can you solve those problems? How could you use your autoresponder sequence to provide value to these people's lives and really help them achieve the things that they want to achieve? Because when you demonstrate true empathy, that is when you get results. Okay? When someone feels understood, they feel amazing. Okay? Most people's need, they need to feel understood. That's their deepest human need. And when you can do that with your marketing, you've hit the nail on the head. Okay, so when this comes to autoresponders, here's what I did. I have a website in the weight loss niche. Okay, now with this website, I sent out a survey. I have quite a large list, and I sent out a survey, and I asked them 3 questions. Number 1 was, what is your ideal transformation? So what is your goal? What are you trying to achieve by being on this newsletter? Okay. Number 2 was, what are you afraid of? Like, in regards to this goal, what scares you? Okay. Number 3 was, what time frame? How soon do you want to achieve this? Okay. So with those 3 questions, I got an intimate understanding of what my subscribers wanted. So in the case of this weight loss niche, some of them said, well, healthy food is really expensive. Okay. That was something some people were afraid of. Some people said that they were afraid of losing the weight and gaining it all back again. Or maybe getting more back than they had lost in the first place. Or, let's see. So there was a healthy food's too expensive. Maybe it's too hard. Some people were afraid of success. They literally said that they are afraid of what they will feel like if they succeed. Okay? Some people would say they're afraid of what people think, what people might say. Now, these are different pains. So what I did, okay, I actually created a series of emails, and each email dealt with a specific problem that they were facing. So one email gave them some really detailed tips on how to eat healthy on a budget, because it's not that hard, especially when when you're able to think a little bit creatively. I have some really good tips, so that really helped them. And I did that. I created an email specifically for each problem that they had. And every day I get emails from people saying, wow, this is really helpful. I really love this email. I love getting your emails. And that's what's going to happen when you demonstrate empathy with your emails. So in the case of autoresponders, the very first thing you should do, hang on, here's a motorbike. Hell yeah. The very first thing you should do is think about the market. What do they want? What are their problems? And if possible, you want to survey them. So if you have a list, send out a survey. Use Google Forms to set the form up and incentivize them. Offer a PDF report, offer them something for filling out the survey. I did this, and I even got a few sales out of it by putting a link at the end of the ebook that I had. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to do this, but you want to find a way to survey them. You can do this in a forum as well. You want to find out what their problems are. And when you have a list of their problems, you want to basically put that down on a piece of paper and outline the email autoresponder based on those problems. And you're going to end up with something that is absolutely amazing. Now, when it comes to getting results, you want to write your emails conversationally, like you are a friend emailing them. Same goes for subject lines. Don't sound like a corporate company with the first letter capitalized. Just write it like a friend would. Like if you send an email to your friend, you're not going to capitalize the first letter of each word. That's crazy. Okay. Now, one thing you really want to do, and Andre Chaperone teaches this in Autoresponder Madness, is create open loops in each email. So say stuff like, well, start talking about, so healthy food, it's really expensive, right? You know, you go to the bills are rising and supermarkets are putting prices up. Now, it doesn't actually have to be that way. Okay, once you know how to do it, or how to do healthy food on a budget, it's actually really easy to attain and maintain peak health without spending much money at all. Now, that's what I'm going to share with you next week. So I'll see you next email. That's an open loop, right? It's a hook. You're like, oh, I want to hear about how I can eat healthy on a budget. And then they open the next email. So you want to do that in every email. Don't promote in the first few emails. Don't pitch. Don't tell people to click on stuff, or don't give them affiliate links for the first few emails. You want to take that time to build a relationship and really get them hooked on you, on the value that you provide. You want them to realize that you're a good guy or girl. Okay, so that's a little bit of an insider's look at how I write autoresponders. Obviously, there's a little bit more to it. The only course I recommend is Andre Chaperone's Autoresponder Madness, if you're interested. There's plenty of articles on the blog at dropdeadcopy.com/blog. And yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, so this is John, the Autoresponder Guy, coming to you from dropdeadcopy.com video sessions. I will see you next time for another session. Bye, guys.